Hello, and welcome back to Today We Remember.
The Walking Dead cast members are mourning the loss of Seven, the Belgian Malinois who played Daryl Dixon's loyal dog on the series. Norman Reedus, who portrayed Dixon, shared photos on Instagram stories, expressing his sadness and calling Seven the best TV buddy ever. The show's official Instagram posted a picture of Melissa McBride, Carol, with Seven, captioned, "Rest in peace, Seven. TWD's best boy." Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Negan, reacted to the news on X with heart emojis, while showrunner Angela Kang also shared the show's announcement with a crying face emoji. Other cast members, including Lynn Collins, Leah, Kari Payton, Ezekiel, and Sabrina Gennarino, Tamiel, expressed their condolences. Seven first appeared in the 7th episode of Season 9 and was featured in over 20 episodes, including the series finale in 2022. His presence on the show was cherished by both the cast and fans, making his passing a significant loss to the Walking Dead community. Lynn Conway, a pioneering figure in microchip design and a prominent transgender activist, passed away on June 9, 2024, in Jackson, Michigan, at the age of 86 due to a heart condition. Conway's fascination with technology began early and persisted throughout her life. Educated at MIT and Columbia University, she started her career at IBM in 1964, contributing significantly to the development of supercomputers. However, in 1968, upon beginning her gender transition from male to female, she faced termination from IBM. This setback did not deter her. Conway continued her groundbreaking work at Xerox's PARC and DARPA, where she played a crucial role in shaping the methodologies of semiconductor design, essential to today's smartphones and computers. Her seminal work includes co-authoring Introduction to VLSI Systems, a foundational text in microchip design. Despite keeping her gender transition private for many years, Conway eventually came out publicly in the early 2000s, becoming a prominent advocate for transgender rights in the tech industry. Her courage and contributions earned her recognition from Time magazine and numerous prestigious organizations like the National Academy of Engineering and the National Inventors Hall of Fame. Conway's legacy is marked not only by her technical achievements, but also by her advocacy, challenging barriers, and paving the way for greater inclusivity in technology and beyond. Her life's work exemplifies resilience, innovation, and a commitment to advancing both technology and social justice. Mark James, a prolific songwriter known for penning hits like Hooked on a Feeling, Suspicious Minds, and Always on My Mind, passed away on June 8, 2024, in Nashville at the age of 84. Born in Houston, Mark James began his musical journey early, starting with the violin and later mastering guitar and piano. His career took off after connecting with Memphis producer Chips Moman, through whom he released Suspicious Minds in 1968. Elvis Presley's cover of the song became a chart-topping hit and marked the beginning of James's success as a songwriter. Signing with Screen Gems Columbia Music in 1972 further propelled his career, leading to hits like Brenda Lee's Sunday Sunrise and Presley's Raised on Rock and Moody Blue. Among his most celebrated compositions is Always on My Mind, famously recorded by Presley Willie Nelson, earning multiple Grammy Awards in 1983, and the Pet Shop Boys. James also collaborated extensively with singer B.J. Thomas, producing notable tracks including Hooked on a Feeling, which achieved chart success for both Thomas and Blue Swede, later gaining renewed popularity in the 2000s through its use in Guardians of the Galaxy. In recognition of his contributions, James was inducted into the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame in 2015, solidifying his legacy as a songwriter whose music continues to resonate across generations and genres. John Wilmerding, an influential figure in American art history, passed away at 86 in Manhattan on June 6, 2024, due to complications from congestive heart failure. Throughout his career as a scholar, museum curator, and collector, Wilmerding played a pivotal role in elevating the status and appreciation of American painters like Winslow Homer, Thomas Eakins, and Fitzhenry Lane. Born on April 28, 1938 in Boston, Wilmerding grew up surrounded by art due to his family's deep involvement in collecting. Despite this, he initially intended to study American literature at Harvard, but was drawn to art history after taking an introductory class. This shift ignited his passion for American art, particularly maritime paintings, inspired by his experiences sailing with his father. Wilmerding's academic journey led him to specialize in American art, culminating in numerous publications and exhibitions that reshaped its cultural and market perception. Notably, he curated groundbreaking exhibitions such as American Light, the Luminist Movement, 1850-1875, at the National Gallery in 1980, praised as one of the finest displays of American painting. Beyond his curatorial achievements, Wilmerding's influence extended to advising collectors, including Alice Walton, in assembling significant American art collections. His efforts were instrumental in establishing American art as a vital component of cultural discourse and market value. Survived by his brother and sister, Wilmerding leaves behind a legacy marked by scholarly rigor, institutional leadership, and a profound impact on the understanding and appreciation of American art. Remo Saraceni, the inventor behind the iconic walking piano featured in the 1988 film Big, passed away at 89 in Swarthmore, Pennsylvania, on June 3, 2024, due to heart failure. Known for his innovative creations merging art with interactive electronics, Saraceni's legacy was cemented by his piano, which gained fame as Tom Hanks and Robert Loggia danced on its keys in the movie. Born on January 15, 1935, in Fossacchia, Italy, Saraceni started inventing as a child and pursued electronic studies in Milan before moving to the United States in 1964. His career blossomed with inventions like a clock that spoke the time and plexiglass clouds illuminated by sound. However, it was the walking piano, initially showcased as the musical Daisy in 1970 and later refined into its famous form, that captured global attention. The scene in Big, where characters play the piano with their feet at FAO Schwartz, immortalized Saraceni's creation. Beyond its cinematic fame, the piano became a beloved interactive exhibit in children's museums worldwide. Survived by his sons Ugo and Luca, grandchildren, and having remarried Maria Francione before her passing, Saraceni leaves behind a rich legacy of whimsical inventions that enchanted generations. For those interested, Saraceni's pianos are still available for purchase, ranging from $6,000 to $6,500 by contacting infobigpiano.com. Barry Kemp, a transformative Egyptologist and archaeologist, passed away at 84. Known for his extensive work at Amarna, the ancient Egyptian city founded by Pharaoh Akhenaten, Kemp's excavations from 1977 to 2008 provided unprecedented insights into urban life in ancient Egypt. His research revealed that Amarna was more a collection of modest villages with a few large government buildings than a traditional metropolis. Kemp's bold reinterpretations, such as challenging the perceived religious fervor of ancient Egyptians, were notable. His 1995 article questioned long-held beliefs about the Egyptians' religious devotion, showcasing his mastery of evidence and ability to provoke scholarly debate. Kemp's academic journey began with a BA in Egyptology from Liverpool University in 1962. He then joined Cambridge University, where he spent his entire career, eventually becoming a professor in 2005. Despite his academic prowess, Kemp preferred the solitary, rugged life of fieldwork over the social dynamics of academia. His work at Amarna, where he lived simply with colleagues, was his passion. He later founded the Amarna Trust to continue his research independently. Kemp published extensively, with significant contributions like Ancient Egypt, Anatomy of a Civilization Influencing the Field. He was dedicated to training young Egyptian archaeologists, aiming for them to preserve and interpret their heritage. Survived by his third wife, Miriam Bertram, and his daughters, Kemp's legacy lives on through his groundbreaking work and the students he mentored. Tommy Banks, former England and Bolton Wanderers footballer, has died at 94. A quintessential Lancastrian fullback of the 1950s and early 60s, Banks was known for his rugged and tough yet good-tempered style. His career peaked in 1958 when he helped Bolton win the FA Cup and played for England in the World Cup in Sweden, replacing Roger Byrne, who died in the Munich air disaster. Banks was admired for his ability to play cultured football, notably during a World Cup match against Brazil. Born in Farnworth, Bolton, Banks started his career at Bolton Wanderers in 1947, after initially working as a coal miner and rejecting an offer from Manchester United. His career was interrupted by national service, and he eventually became a first-team regular, helping Bolton secure the 1958 FA Cup. Despite his uncompromising playing style, Banks was never booked during his career. Banks played 255 games for Bolton before moving to non-league Altrincham and later Bangor City. After retiring from football in 1965, he worked as a bricklayer, building contractor and newsagent. He lived in Farnworth throughout his life, staying loyal to Bolton Wanderers despite their decline. Banks was married twice and had 2 sons. His legacy as a tough yet skilled fullback endures. Tommy Banks, born 10th November 1929, died 13th June 2024. Mordente, born December 3, 1935, in Brooklyn, New York, began dancing at 13 and trained at New York City's High School of Performing Arts and American Ballet Theatre School. This training launched his Broadway career, starting with the role of Lonesome Polecat in 1956's Lil Abner. His career and personal life were significantly impacted by his role as Arab in the original 1957 Broadway and 1958 West End productions of West Side Story. In the 1961 film version, he played Action, a volatile member of the Jets gang, famously featured in the song Cool. This role inspired Alice Cooper to title his band's second album Easy Action. During the Broadway production, Mordente met and married Chita Rivera, the original Anita, in 1957. They had a daughter, Lisa, in 1958, but divorced in 1966. Mordente transitioned to Broadway choreography and TV choreography, working on shows like The Ed Sullivan Show and The Sonny and Cher Comedy Hour. By the 1970s and 1980s, he was a prolific TV director with credits including Rhoda, MASH, Benson, Family Ties, The A-Team, and Walker, Texas Ranger. He also became a producer for Seventh Heaven. He is survived by daughters Lisa and Adriana, extended family in New York, and lifelong friend Tony Bolletino. Nick Mavar, known for his role on Deadliest Catch, passed away at 59 after a medical emergency in Naknek, Alaska, confirmed by the Bristol Bay Borough Police Department. Mavar starred on the Discovery Channel series from 2005 to 2021, appearing in 98 episodes as a deckhand on the FV Northwestern. He also featured in spin-offs like Deadliest Catch Siberian Winter and Deadliest Catch The Bait. In December 2020, Mavar left the show after a ruptured appendix revealed a cancerous tumour. He subsequently sued Captain Sig Hansen, alleging a lack of medical support during the COVID-19 pandemic. Court documents detailed severe injuries and infections Mavar endured, leading to prolonged hospitalization and significant cancer treatment. Mavar's legal team argued that delayed medical intervention exacerbated his condition, leading to chronic health issues. In 2023, the Hansen family was still seeking legal and medical compensation for Mavar's injuries. Mavar was pursuing $1 million in damages from the FV Northwestern's owners. Police are investigating whether his health issues were connected to his death. Mavar is survived by his wife Julie, whom he married in August 2021. In a heartfelt Instagram post that December, he expressed his deep love and gratitude for her unwavering support. Mike Downey, a beloved sports columnist for the Los Angeles Times for 15 years, passed away at 72 from a heart attack at his Rancho Mirage home. Known for his gentle humor and insightful writing, Downey's career spanned from suburban Chicago papers to the Chicago Daily News, Sun-Times, Detroit Free Press, and ultimately the LA Times. He was celebrated by peers, having been named State Sportswriter of the Year 11 times across Illinois, Michigan, and California. Downey's first column at the LA Times in 1985 humorously highlighted his unfamiliarity with local legends like Vin Scully. His writing blended sharp critique with human sensitivity, as seen in his poignant piece on jockey Willie Shoemaker's accident, reflecting on life's fragility. Downey's wit and kindness were evident, whether he was teasing sports figures or making clever comments on the media bus at the Atlanta Olympics. He had a remarkable knack for blending humor and warmth, never resorting to meanness. Mitch Albom fondly remembered Downey's column on the 1984 Tigers World Series win, which became a local icon. Downey's life was enriched by his marriage to Gail Martin Downey, the daughter of Dean Martin, with whom he celebrated 25 years of marriage this month. Downey's legacy lives on through his compelling writing and the countless readers who were entertained and enlightened by his work. Ron Simons, a celebrated actor-turned-producer known for his Tony Award-winning Broadway productions and Sundance Film Festival selections, has died at 63. His production company, SimonSays Entertainment, announced his death on Thursday, with no details provided about the cause or survivors. A Detroit native, Simons transitioned from a tech career at HP and Microsoft to entertainment in his late 30s. He studied drama at the University of Washington, leading to a producing career marked by 4 Tony Awards, including for Porgy and Bess and Jitney. Simons' work extended beyond Broadway, producing films that highlighted underrepresented communities, such as Gun Hill Road, and documentaries like Viva Verdi. He aimed to foster connection and action through storytelling, as he expressed in his 2018 TED Talk. His productions featured prominent black actors, including Forrest Whitaker and Cecily Tyson. Additionally, Simons held degrees from Columbia College, Columbia Business School, and an MFA from the University of Washington. His acting credits included regional theatre and minor roles in TV shows like Law and Order and Succession. Simons' legacy in theatre and film remains impactful, as he inspired many in the Black Broadway community.
If this tribute has touched you, please like and subscribe to help us continue honoring those whose legacies live on. Feel free to share your thoughts and memories in the comments below. Together, we keep their spirit alive. Until we meet again, take care.